When we tell stories about ourselves, we tend to embellish things to make us look better than maybe what really went on. And so as you look at the Gospels, one of the things you notice is how honest the evangelists are about the lack of understanding that the apostles demonstrate sometimes, to the point of abandoning Jesus at his most vulnerable moment in his ministry. And there's only one good reason for telling the story the way that the evangelists do, because that's how the story happened. It was tough for the apostles, because only after the resurrection, looking back at the events, could they write about them from the perspective of knowing how things would turn out. But during the events, this was all very confusing. There's this honesty in the Gospels about what the apostles went through. They are people journeying with Christ, and in that journey, struggling and then believing and doubting and making progress and falling down and getting up again. And through it all, it's the movement forward. It's the trust and the love in Christ that leads them to the joy of the empty tomb and the vision of the risen Lord. When faced with a problem, we need to make a searching and fearless assessment of the entire situation, asking the most difficult of questions. What's the part that I play here? Because in every situation, even the most difficult, there is something that I can learn about myself, something for my salvation. Rather than just looking at ourselves as hapless victims of circumstance, we can look at ourselves as agents actively engaged in our experiences in the world. God did not call us to be passive recipients of His grace, but to be active participants in it. Stumbling along, to be sure, falling down, and then getting up again, and persistently, faithfully moving forward. Because that's the way of healing and growth, and that's the path to God's kingdom.
Thanks for listening to this episode of my podcast. If you'd like to learn more about Eastern Orthodox Christianity, but aren't near an Orthodox church, you might be interested in the Fellowship of St. Theophan the Recluse, an online community for seekers and inquirers, all in that same situation. We have members in the U.S., Latin America, the British Isles, Africa, and Australia. For more information, message me or send me an email. Until next time, take care, and God bless.